Welcome to VW Overlander YouTube channel. Today I want to tell you about something, why I choose this specific model. First I wanted to do this later, but I decided to do this video right now. I'm from Finland. Take it out. Hi, I am Sami and I want to be Overlander. First, I revealed my ego. Long time already I wanted to do video about why I choose this specific model to my Overland vehicle. My first Overland journey was 2019 and I thought I'd just buy a cheap van and then abandon it. That I was wrong. There is countries which you can't temporarily import vehicle and then not export it out. So I need a permanent solution for that. Look, my first season, what happened to me in Thailand. There is several limitations which make me think about vehicle size. First important thing is the shipping choices. Ro-ro ships are not as easy to catch on the schedule, and there is some issues with these, such as your things and parts from your car can get stolen because several people get access to it. Happened to me already once, but that was far away, 2004 or something. So the vehicle should fit in the container, sea container. That limits the height. The second thing is comfort in the cabin. I'm a tall guy and I like to be able to stand in the vehicle while changing clothes or cooking or etc. 4x4 vans like Mercedes Sprinter should be comfort, but those not fit in the sea container. There are some attempts to fit by using tiny discs in place of wheels, but it's not the proper solution for me. Later I googled, made lots of search about other vehicles. I saw Eva Zubek's Land Rover Defender and then I thought, that's it. Especially when I saw first time pop-top roof. I started to research which model and where to find it, and it seems to be quite expensive in Finland, and proper model is about above 50,000 K. So if I would buy one, it should be solid and not driven too much, or otherwise it needs complete rebuild. So the 50,000 K is just the starting price, and then the building it up, it's gonna need tens of thousands more. Then we went to test drive one. I saw its cockpit is too tiny for me. No place for sit down, no room for move chair enough back, and not easy access to rear area, such as you see here in this van. There is no wall, and between front seats there is plenty of place. In Defender I sit down like in a small tiny car and not able to do something much there. Final decision I made when I saw the technical issues in those cars in YouTube, such as wheel support collapses.
Can't believe it. This just happened.
As Grizzly and Bear happens in the, I think it was Pamir Highway. Lots of gearbox issues, breakdowns.
Broken down, same thing, transmission.
As Eva Zubek happened twice.
Hella expensive. So here's the crux of my problem. My gearbox shafts took a serious beating and a couple of the gears actually melted down.
Clutch issues, A2A expedition.
Right, so it's been three days and we think it's the clutch. And this is the first time we haven't been able to recover ourselves. This is the very first time.
Diesel high pressure nozzles breakdowns.
Big white smoke, and I said, whoa.
As the next Meridian expedition happened in the Alaska.
Right away I stopped.
Or Canada.
I checked the oil level, came back up, and even the 1 liter I put didn't show on the stick.
Full of oil in there.
Okay, good. At least we know where it is.
No, I think it was Yellowstone or somewhere. I got an idea. Our ego T4 Syncro will be just fine for us, and we have already good experience with it. We could rebuild it with just a price of Defender updates. We save lots of money and we can have more durable vehicle, for my opinion. Several more reasons are example techniques and low mileage cost. T4 run so low fuel consumption that there is no other 4x4 can beat it. One of the most important things is Finland's very strict car registration regulations. In Finland, it's not allowed to install a pop-top roof on a van newer than 1998. That's why this old van of mine is worth more than the newer ones. So can't you believe Raimo have resellers in each country, as in Finland here is several Raimo shops, but they don't sell pop-top roofs because they think it's not allowed to install in Finland, and they don't care about this rule. For older than 98 you can install the pop-top roof, but because of these strict regulations they don't do it all. So, and the Raimo didn't help me because they say you should buy it from the reseller, and resellers don't sell it. So, but luckily I found from Estonia one company who able to help me, and that's how I get my pop-top roof. But can you believe there is shops in Poland and Germany, they didn't answer my emails because they think why you don't buy from Finland. You can know the difficulties in this small country. And Finland registration officers, they think about they know more cars than about the countries which have own car production. As you know, in Finland we don't have any own brands. Early models like us has no needless electronics which you can't repair on the road. We don't need things like turbo, ABS, traction control, power windows, airbags, ECU, that means electronic control unit for engine, or any which can be damaged on the way. We have driven over Himalaya once and we managed to do that, so that is good proof for us. Look at the season 1 in China episodes. There is I think 3 China episodes, and episode 2, end of the second episode, and the last episode where we went in Himalaya. Over the Himalaya we drove over 4,700 meters high, and we can do it with this car. I know the T4 Syncro is not the proper off-road vehicle, and it's not the reason buy one. There is guys who travel around the world with tiny cars. Almost all the time you will drive on the road which is accessible with any cars. But if you have a 4x4 option, of course it expands your choices, where you can go off-road or bad roads, and that will be fine for us. We don't need serious off-road capabilities. T4 community looks like able to help in many issues also, like as a Defender community do. Availability of the parts is one important point, but any brands have areas where availability is weak. So that is my opinion, and probably I forget to mention some, but I can talk it on the later episodes. I think that's it for this episode, and please don't forget to subscribe if not yet done, and notice it costs nothing. Leave the comment down below and tell me about your choices and why I'm wrong or why I'm right or something, or who cares, anything can happen. See ya and thanks. Thank you for watching and see you in next episode. And this starts to make some white smoke in above 3,000 meters, and a little bit, what is that, chunking. It's doable. We are trying to lock the car body in in the lift, and this is a body bench